Hello friends, welcome to the Java session. This is Pavitra. Today I am going to explain you how the command line argument works in Java. So first of all, we need to understand what you mean by command line argument. Okay, so the command line argument is the argument which we are using to pass the values to the program at runtime. So while compiling, we are not sending any data. Only when we are running the program, the JVM will pass the data to the programs. Okay, so that is we call it as a command line argument. So let us see how do you create a program for this. So I'm creating the program here from the scratch. Now I'm not using the any ID here. I'm trying to explain you through the notepad so that you can understand how do you compile and how do you run the program through command prompt and how do you pass the values while running the program. In Eclipse and all, we won't be able to understand where means when the compilation happens, when the running of the program happens, because both happens at the same time over there. But here we can visualize it okay clearly. So let us write a simple class. The class, I'm giving the class name as CMD example. And let me write a main entry point of the Java program, that is a public static void main. And for a main, we are passing the command line argument. So this is the place where we are passing the command line argument. You know, in Java, the command line argument will be always a string. So string array ARGS. So the command line arguments, what we are passing will be in the form of string. So that is the reason here we are giving the string array and it is in the form of array. So whatever the value we are passing, so the means contiguous memory allocation will happen and those values will be read in our programs one by one. We will see how to read those values here. So to read means if you want to read separately one by one, then you can go for system.out.println. You know how to access the array values, that is by using the index position. So I can say here ARGS of 0 means a 0th position, what value I am passing it. And then same way I can take it the first position and second position like this. But if you don't want to give the separate values like this, but I won't be knowing how many values we are passing it. Okay, so if I may be passing the 5 values, 4 values, 6 values, 10 values. So how do I know that? Okay, so if I'm giving 0 1 2, it is a hard coded value, means you are mentioning the specific index position. In case while I'm running the program, if I'm giving only 2 values, then it will give you the error here. So to avoid this problem, what we will do is, means if I'm giving 2 values, it should take 2. If I'm giving 3 values, it should take 3 values. So to do that, we have to use the for loop, right? So for is for whenever you are repeating the same statements again and again. Just now you have seen I was repeating SOP statement again and again, right? So it was the same, the statement was similar. So to avoid that, we are using the loops in Java, and in my previous video I have explained how to work with the for loop. Okay, so if you have a doubt in working with the for loop, please watch that video. I have mentioned the link in this video, okay, below. So we'll see now how do you write a for loop. So first we need to declare a variable int I is equal to 0 and I is less than the length, the how many values we are passing, that length will be in this array variable, right? So I will take the args dot length. Length is the predefined property of an array class. So this length will give us the how many values I am passing it in this command line argument. So if I am passing 5 values, the length will give me as 5. If I am passing 4 values, the length will give me as 4. So I'm checking the condition. I will start reading from the 0th position and I will check is it less than the length. And if it is less than the length, then I will try to display that data. So by using system.out.println. So, and here I'll give args of I. Initially, I was given args of 0, 1, 2, 3. Now that 0 is replaced by I. Now I is first, it will be having 0, then it will be 1, and then 2, then 3, because I'm keep incrementing here. Right, so first I value is 0, 0 is less than 3, and imagine I'm taking 3 values, 0 is less than 3, and it comes here, it will print me the 0 position value, and then it goes to I plus plus, so 1, and 1 is less than args of length, that is 3. Okay, so args of 1 value it will print. Like this, it will try to print all the values what I am passing it in this command line argument. Now we have done with this, so we will save this file. So go to the file and save it. To save this, I'm going for a D drive, and let me create one new folder here. In that, I'm showing you everything from the scratch so that you can do this. So new folder, and here I'm saying CMD example. This is the folder name, and just open this folder. And here you can give the file name. You know, the file name should be same as the class name. What is the class name I am given there? CMD example dot Java. The extension of the Java files will be always dot Java. So save the file as CMD example dot Java. I'm saving it in this particular folder and click on the save. Now we need to open the command prompt. So just click on the start button and you know how to open the command prompt. Okay, so here we need to set the path. So where did I save my file? In the D drive I have saved the file. So type D colon. So it will switch from C directory to the D directory. Now CD. In this D directory, I have created a folder called CMD example. So change the directory to that folder, CMD example. And in this folder, I have the program. So write Java C, then Java program name. Okay, so that is CMD example dot Java. So this is by using Java C compiler, we are compiling the Java program. The syntax is Java C and then program name dot Java. So when we do this, what happens? There is a dot class file is getting created. Okay, so where is the dot class file is created? If you want to see that, go to the folder. So we have created in D drive CMD example. Let me search from today's date. Yeah, CMD example. And here you can see this is the Java file which I have saved, and right now this dot class file is created, okay, after compilation. So if you want to see this again, I'll just delete this, okay, dot class file. I'll show you how it is creating. Okay, I will recompile this Java C CMD example dot Java. Okay, now go back again. See, the file is created. This is a dot class file and which contains the bytecode. and this bytecode will be understandable only by JVM. Now the compiler compiled the Java program and .class file is created. Now we need to execute this .class file. So what we will do, we will use the Java as a interpreter. You know, we are in Java, we are using compiler as well as interpreter, right? So this is the compiler which compiled the program. Now I'm using the interpreter, that is Java, which is going to execute the Java program, that is .class file. So write cmd example, and next to this, now we need to pass the values. That means we have to pass the command line argument. Okay, so here I'm giving the message as hello friends, welcome to Java session. So hello friends, welcome to Java session. This is the message. So hello is there in the, means I'm passing the collection of string values, and hello is in 0 position, friends is in first position, welcome is in second position. So like this, now these values are passed to this variable. Which variable? The args. Now args will be storing the all the values what I am passing it. It will be like this. Okay, I will just show you. This is args variable. It's a array variable, okay, and which contains the starting address of an entire array. And here is the we all know how the array works. Okay, so array is always starts from 0 position. So here the first value I have stored is hello, and hello friends. Okay, the second value, I'm writing in short, and then next one is it will store hello friends. This place it will store welcome, and next it will store here in this position welcome to, and next it will store Java session. Okay, like this it will store the values in the array format. Now when I say system.out.print, means before that the starting address of this, let us assume the starting address of this is 1000, and here the 1000 will be stored. And now args of 0, 1000 of 0, this will be 0th index, this is first index, this is second index, okay, and third index and fourth index. So it will be stored, there will, you know, arrays is having the index position which is starting from 0. Now when you say args of 0, 1000 of 0, it will print the hello, then it will print the args of 1, that is friends, args of 2, welcome, args of 3, okay, 2, and args of 4, Java sessions, like that. So this is getting created when you pass the values at runtime. Now just press enter and see what is the output we are getting it here. So you can see, hello friends, welcome to Java session. Okay, so this is how your command line argument works. So now if you want to pass the different values, you can rerun this again, okay, and change these values. I can even pass the integer value also, but these values will be present in the form of string only. So this integer values will be displayed in the form of string because we are passing into string array. So it will print 100, 200, 300, 400, 500. So even we can pass the character values also. Suppose you want to pass it A, B, and C, D like this. Okay, so even you can pass that. It will print the values in the string only. It will not be in the form of character. It will be in the form of string. And the same example, if you are using it in the Eclipse, then how do you do that? Okay, so here in the Eclipse, I have already created the new program, means new class, and I am given here the class name command line arguments example. And whatever the code I have typed there, the same code I am typing it here. Okay, so here you can see int I is equal to 0, I is less than args dot length and I plus plus, and then I am giving the println, so it is going to print the value. So if you, here there is a challenge is how do you pass the values to this variable, because we are not using the command prompt to run here. How do you run it? We will run it by like go to the run as we do Java application, and directly program will run. But if you want to pass the values, command line values, then we have to go for run configuration. We should not go for run as Java application. We should go for run as configuration. And here there is a args arguments option is there, and pass the values. So the same message I'm giving here, hello friends, welcome to the Java session. Now click on apply and then run. So you all can see in the output. Okay, so we are getting hello friends, welcome to the Java session. Okay, so in the Eclipse, you have to use the right click and run as the run configuration option. You have to use in the run configuration. You go to the arguments and pass the arguments here. What arguments you want to pass it? Suppose I want to pass some integer value, then we can pass the integer value, and it is not mandatory you have to pass these many values only. You can pass 1, 2, 3 or any number of values we can pass. Apply and run. So it will give you that particular values. So this is all about command line arguments. Okay, how it works in Java and what is the use of command line arguments. Thank you so much for watching, and please like and subscribe my channel. Thank you.